All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I don't have my GoPro because we had an emergency here. The wife's car, we're out here getting some sushi from the local spot. But it's real bad. It won't start. It cranks but won't start. So I diagnosed it right here on the side of the road, and we just need to get it back to the house. I kind of figured out what it needs, but I'm gonna let you see what it does. All right, so this is what it does. I'll show you here. So, as you can tell, the fuel 100% or 98% or whatever, everything works. The whole dash works. You can tell everything is good. But I'm gonna go up to the front here, and luckily we have some of these cars out here nowadays that have so they have these Schrader valves. So one thing you should diagnose, I looked at the mass airflow sensor, thought it was that, and I've probably been here 10 minutes or so, if not less. And obviously, like I said before, we've tried doing that, starting the car, and that's kind of what it sounded like. But this Schrader valve, you can tell, like I'm gonna show you here real quick. Press it in, and there is absolutely no pressure. I'll show you. Absolutely no pressure in there. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it's the fuel pump. The car's got, I don't know, how many miles this car got on it? 160. So we've never did the fuel pump on this thing. We've done everything else pretty much. Changed the trans, changed everything else. But I don't know. We're gonna get it to the house, and we're gonna try to diag this thing and make sure it is just the fuel pump and not the mass airflow sensor or anything crazy like that. If I've done my research right, it looks like the fuel pump is underneath the back seat. So if that's the case, we're gonna try to get that bad boy done either today or tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna order the parts or we're just gonna go to our local spot and get it. But we're waiting for the tow truck right now because I can't get in this tight, super tight spot with my trailer, so it's just gonna have to wait. But I don't know, we're gonna get it home and we're gonna film from there. All right, everybody, so we got the car dropped off I don't know, maybe 20 minutes ago or so. Danielle was out getting Chinese food, which was awesome, so she got some sushi, and I just happened to eat because I know it's gonna take me a little bit to get this this car kind of finished. I don't think it's going to be hard to do. I just think it's going to be time consuming, just because I got to find out what I got to do. I know I got to pull the back seat up. Thank goodness for cars like that nowadays, and take out the fuel pump sending unit. So I don't know. It shouldn't take me that long. And as you could tell, when I had the car dropped off, the guy was just like, "Yo, just it's all you." So I had to pull it into the garage, you know, without his winches on it or anything like that. So thankfully, like, you know, tow trucks have a, it's like a slant or whatever. So it just came right in. It's a little tight on the passenger side, but I had my garage floor winch just in case. But I don't know, we're gonna dive into this right now. So I'm gonna get my camera set up. I'm probably gonna move the car back just a little bit, just so I can actually get to the other side, because I mean, I have to get to the other side. That's where the fuel pump sending unit actually is. So let me get the camera set up and we'll go from there. All right, guys, as you can tell, I now have the back seats out. It's pretty easy. Pop tabs in the front, and you just push it forward and it comes, you know, straight out. Then, it's my mother-in-law. Then there's this carpet here that goes in between the metal body and the you know, the foam. So you got to pull that up, and pretty sure it's on that side over there. So it would be the passenger side, and it looks like four bolts. I think they're 10s. I got to get those. So let me get that, and we'll look at the fuel pump assembly itself, huh? people, so I got the top off, and I want to show you what this bad boy looks like. So there is two connectors. This one, I'm pretty sure is for the sending unit itself, and you have the main harness here for the fuel pump. So it looks like it's only two, and then you have this retainer clip, which is I gotta beat the crap out of this just so I can actually get it off. But it shouldn't be that much of a big deal. I've done them a couple times. Not to this car. I've done it to my truck and a couple more cars that have had this retainer kind of clip on here. So I'm not even gonna film that. I'm just gonna get this off, and I'm gonna pull the sending unit out and see what we're working with. All right, people. You already know. Ah, man. So I got the retaining clip off. It took me all of about 35 seconds to get it off, so I probably should have filmed it all, but no big deal. As you could tell, yeah, that's gas. It's a lot of gas, lots and lots of gas over here. Actually, my wife just filled up. I mean, she's going to work tomorrow, so there's no reason for her not to fill up, but now I got to contest with all of this extra gas. Well, hopefully we don't have too much that we have to deal with, and we can get this fuel pump and sending unit out. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the stand over there, and I'm just gonna pull the pump out and get it all cleaned up so we can actually give it a quick look. All right, everybody, this is what we got. We have our fuel pump out of our Mercedes. I'd actually throw some of that gas, whatever was in the fuel pump itself, in the cup or whatever. I had to get rid of all of that, so I didn't have anywhere close. I just threw it in a gas tank. So now I just gotta disconnect these connectors and see if we can't get to the fuel pump, huh? It's unfortunate because none of these local places has this fuel pump available, so we're gonna have to figure something out. Knowing me, I probably have a fuel pump sitting around, which is probably not gonna be any different, so we're probably just gonna throw one of those fuel pumps in, just because I don't think fuel pumps are all the same. As long as, like, this one is for her car is it's what do you want to call that? It's E85 compatible, so it's more for gas mileage, not performance like some of you guys. But it's really not something that she's really ever gonna really use like that. So, but I don't know. I'm trying to get this bad boy out. It's like there's 3 little prongs or whatever. Keep this bad boy in. 2 little prongs. All right, people. So a quick update. I've been messing around with this thing for, I don't know, it's probably been like half an hour or so. And there is absolutely no way that you can just take the fuel pump out without messing this whole casing up. So I was gonna throw a wall barrel or AEM 320 or a 255 in there, and never have any issues ever again. Well, at least for a long time. But it seems like this unit is pretty much like a one-shot deal. So I'm gonna have to go to the store and order what I need and get it in. So it's probably gonna be a couple days before I can finish up this video. So yeah, we'll check back when it's all done, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's been a couple days. I had to work over the weekend, so I had to wait, and I had to get my parts that I needed. Obviously, what I told you before was I needed a new fuel pump, so I had to go to the store. They didn't obviously have it because Mercedes is very finicky with their parts. You know, like, they just don't keep stuff in stock for these cars. So I had to go to the store and get a whole new fuel pump hanger, you know, all that type of stuff. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna make sure everything is good, which I kind of looked at before when I was in the store just to make sure what it was. But get a new O-ring, that's good, and brand new unit, which looks exactly the same. So which I'm very, very happy about. So yeah. All right, everything looks the same. I just gotta switch over this bad boy here. So other than that, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna get to doing that. I gotta switch this over and put like a clamp or something like that on here. And we'll just keep it going from there, all right? People, so this is where we're at. You always need to make sure that your piece, let's see if we can't get in here. We always want to make sure that your piece here is got no gap here, so that you knock it counterclockwise so that it always locks in. So we need to just plug these bad boys up. One. And I think this is for the fuel level sensor or whatever. Plug this one up. Okay. As soon as I figure this out. All right. So we have all of our stuff together, and I'm gonna go around front and I'm gonna see if this thing primes. So give me 1 second. All right, people, so like I said before in the last clip, I'm just going to see if this bad boy primes. So I'm just gonna put my key in, and then I'm gonna put my hand on the pump here. Oh yeah, and that's definitely engaged right there. So let's start the car. Very awesome. That's what I'm looking for right there. Make sure there's no problems. Nice, nice, nice. Pump is doing what it needs to do, so I'm very, very happy about that. Very happy. All right, let's turn it off. So now that we got the car running, I'm going to put this bad boy back together. It shouldn't take me no time. It's just the carpet in the back, the you know, the rear seat, and just to button it up. So it's just 4 bolts and just a couple clips there. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully that gave you a little insight on how and what to do when it comes to, you know, doing a fuel pump in one of these W204s, Mercedes C300s. But I don't know. If you like this video, make sure to, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe, you know, give me some thoughts on what you want to see. And yeah, this thing has probably been down 4 days now or something like that because of the weekend. So I got to get my car in here, the Evo 10, and it's been really, really nice, as you can see. So I'm going to try to put my wheels on and maybe look for any leaks that I got underneath, because I know I do. So like I said before, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll just see you on the next one, all right? Holla at me.